Good morning. Design of fermenter part 2. Today I am going to discuss about the aeration, agitation system and control and monitoring probes used in the fermenter. While in the previous video, that is design of fermenter part 1, I already discussed about the material used for the construction of fermenter. Now, design, vessel, material of construction, aeration and agitation. For agitation, impellers are used, baffles, spargers are used for the aeration system. Control and monitoring probes, temperature, pH, dissolved oxygen, pressure and foam controlling probes. Aeration system, that is sparger. Aeration is to provide microorganism in submerged culture. Submerged means liquid culture with sufficient oxygen for the metabolic requirements of the microorganism. Sparger or aerator is a device for introducing air into the fermenter. Sparger, generally a ring, consists of hollow tube in which small holes have been drilled. This is a ring consisting of hollow tube in which small holes have been drilled. A sparger ring is easier to clean and is less likely to block during the fermentation process. The sparger ring must located below the agitator and will have approximately the same diameter as the impeller. Just below the agitator, a ring-shaped structure is present, that is known as the sparger ring. Thus, the bubbles rise directly into the impeller lids, facilitating bubble breakups. These are the bubbles generated through the sparger ring, and these bubbles are break up with the help of agitator. The air sparger is used to break the incoming air into small bubbles. Although various designs can be used, such as porous materials made up of glass or metal, but the most common type in modern bioreactor is the sparger ring. Depending upon the fermenter and fermentation process, there are many types of sparger rings, such as porous sparger, orifice sparger, nozzle sparger, and combined aerator and agitator sparger. In the porous sparger, as in the picture depicts, the holes present continuously in the rod. Therefore, the air comes like this pattern. While in the orifice sparger, the pores are separated apart from each other or at some distance. So, the flow of air is like this. While in nozzle sparger, there is a single hole present in the sparger ring and air is coming like this. Combined aerator and sparger, in which the rings or the holes are present in the agitator system. Now, agitator, it is also known as the impeller. Impeller is used generally for mixing the media with inoculum and other materials. An impeller is a rotating component of a centrifugal pump which transfer energy from motor that drives the pump to the fluid being pumped by accelerating the fluid outwards from the center of rotation. By the help of motor, the impeller rotates the fluid present in the fermenter by outside from the center of rotation, that is centrifugal force. Impellers in agitated tanks are used to mix fluids or slurry in the tank. This can be used to combine materials in the form of solid, liquids or gas. Mixing of the fluid in a fermenter or a vessel is very important if there are gradients in conditions such as temperature or concentration of media. If the proper mixing not takes place, then there is a gradient in concentration of media in the fermenter. Impeller choice depends on the viscosity of the liquid and sensitivity of the cells to mechanical shear. अगर जो हमारा मीडिया है वो हाई विस्कस होगा तो उसको मिक्स करना इनोकुलम के साथ, मीडिया और इनोकुलम को आपस में मिक्स करना टफ होगा. उस कंडीशन में इम्पेलर्स की चॉइस एज वेल एज आरपीएम डिपेंड करेंगे. आरपीएम हम उस कंडीशन में ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं. सेंसिटिविटी ऑफ द सेल्स टू मैकेनिकल शीयर मीन्स the microorganisms are sensitive. Some microorganisms are sensitive to mechanical shear. Means जब हम लोग mechanically shear करते हैं माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म को, तो कुछ माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स ऐसे होते हैं जो कि टूट जाते हैं, ब्रेक डाउन हो जाता है उनका. उस कंडीशन को देखते हुए भी हम इम्पेलर या एजिटेटर की चॉइस करते हैं. दिस इज द फ्लो पैटर्न. Slow impeller speed and fast impeller speed. If the impeller speed is slow, then larger bubbles will be generated, and these bubbles will not move throughout the reactor. In this picture, clearly shown that bubbles are in the center of the fermenter. While in case of fast impeller speed, smaller bubbles will be generated and these bubbles will move throughout the reactor. Depending upon the process, we sometimes use slow impeller speed and sometimes use fast impeller speed. Now, the factors affecting the designing of the agitator. Number 1. Type of vessel. Type of vessel means type of fermenter. There are different types of fermenters such as stir tank fermenter, airlift fermenter, bubble column fermenter, tissue culture fermenter, etc. Some are of horizontal shape, some are of square shape, some are of cylindrical shape. Then the agitator designing is depending upon the type of vessel. Circulation pattern, either in axial flow pattern or radial flow pattern of the mixture. Location of the agitator. Location of the agitator means sometimes the top agitator means मोटर से टॉप में अटैच रहते हैं एजिटेटर, एंड समटाइम द बॉटम फर्मेंटर एजिटेटर, और एंड समटाइम आर द साइड फर्मेंटर एजिटेटर, एंड द shape and size, diameter and width of the vessel or agitator, and the power required. Power means electricity required to generate the mechanical shear or to generate the RPM through agitator. Now, mixing flow patterns. Axial flow and radial flow. There are two types of mixing flow. Axial flow. Axial pattern run parallel to the blade, means impeller blade. Radial flow run perpendicular to the impeller blade like this. Axial flow pattern, this is the blade or impeller. Axial flow pattern run parallel to the blade, while the radial flow pattern run perpendicular to the impeller blade. Flow pattern in agitated vessels depends upon the type of impeller. Characteristic of the liquid means especially viscosity, size and proportion of the tank, baffles and the impeller. These are the pictures of some common type of agitator: helical agitator, propeller agitator, anchor agitator, paddle agitator and turbine agitator, depending upon the process and product formation, which product type we want. There are different types of agitator or blades used in the fermenter. A good mixing should achieve the following: minimum power requirement. मिनिमम पावर रिक्वायरमेंट मीन्स मिनिमम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. अगर गुड मिक्सिंग होगी तो मिनिमम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी रिक्वायर्ड होगी, जिससे कि क्या होगा कि प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट कम हो जाएगी. अगर हम कोई भी प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं, अगर पावर रिक्वायरमेंट कम है तो उसकी क्या होगी, प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट कम हो जाएगी. एफिशिएंट मिक्सिंग इन ऑप्टिमम टाइम. ये ऊपर वाला जो पॉइंट है, पॉइंट नंबर 1 इज लिंक टू द पॉइंट नंबर 2. ऑप्टिमम टाइम में होगा, इट मीन्स मिनिमम पावर रिक्वायरमेंट. बेस्ट पॉसिबल इकोनॉमी, प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट लॉस की प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट कम हो जाएगी. मिनिमम मेंटेनेंस, ड्यूरेबल एंड ट्रबल फ्री ऑपरेशन. एजिटेशन सिस्टम, टॉप एंट्री एंड बॉटम एंट्री impeller. This is the mechanical seal, this is the motor and by the help of motor top entry impeller are attached. मतलब impellers are attached from the top. This is the bottom entry impeller, this is the motor, seal and these are the impellers. Top entry as well as bottom entry. Sometimes side entry impellers are also present. This is all about the aerator and agitator. Now come to the baffles. Baffles in the fermenter are used to prevent vortex. Therefore, to improve the aeration efficiency in the fermenter. Generally, 4 baffles are incorporated in the agitated vessels of all size of the fermenter. Metal strips roughly 1/10 of the vessel diameter and attached radially to the wall. Extra cooling coils may be attached to the baffles to improve the cooling capacity of the fermenter without unduly affecting the geometry of the fermenter. These are the baffles, means metal strips. Generally 4 metal strips are present in the fermenter. These are called the baffles and used to prevent the vortex during the fermenter. This is also a diagram of fermenter. This structure is called the impeller and these stripes, metal stripes are known as the baffles. The picture showing the vortex formed during the fermentation process. Vortex means भंवरा. एक जो भंवरा टाइप का बन जाता है उसे हम vortex कहते हैं. इस vortex को ब्रेक करना बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है, नहीं तो क्या होगा कि जो फर्मेंटेशन प्रोसेस के अंदर कोई भी प्रोडक्ट बन रहा है वो नहीं बन पाएगा ठीक से, क्योंकि सारा का सारा मीडिया वॉल से चिपक जाएगा. अगर सारा मीडिया वॉल से चिपक जाएगा तो प्रोडक्ट हमें अच्छे से नहीं मिल पाएगा. If solid particles present within tank, it tends to throw the particles to the outside by the centrifugal force. Power absorbed by liquid is limited. As high impeller speed, the vortex may be so deep that it reaches the impeller. So, to prevent the vortex, we use the baffles in the fermenter. Now, jacket or coils. The fermenter is fitted extremely with a cooling jacket through which steam for sterilization purpose or cooling water for cooling purposes run. Cooling jacket is necessary because sterilization of nutrient medium and removal of heat generated are obligatory for successful completion of the fermentation in the fermenter. Means to control the temperature inside the fermenter, there is a jacket or coils. Generally, jackets are present in the small scale fermenter or coils are present in the large scale fermenter. This is the coil. Liquid in the jacket does not come directly contact with the fermentation fluid. Now, temperature controlling devices, heating and cooling devices, mechanical agitation and exothermic microbial metabolic activity generates heat during the fermentation process. Mechanical agitation means mixing of the components of media, inoculum, acid, base or other things during the fermentation. And exothermic microbial metabolic activities of microorganisms to generate either primary metabolites or secondary metabolite. There is a generation of heat. So the temperature controlling devices is used. To maintain the temperature, heat is to be either added or to be removed from the system. The cooling system is used to remove excess heat from the system, while internal heating coils are used for providing heat. Now, after that, pH control system. pH control system consists of a pH probe, alkali delivery system, acid delivery system, and the pH probe is typically steam sterilizable. Steam sterilizable means sterilization occurs through autoclave. Alkali pumps turn on when the pH falls below the set points. Means if we set the pH 7 but the pH is of 6, then the alkali pump is turned on. In case of vice versa, acid pump turns on. Means acid pump turns on when the pH rises above the set point. For controlling the pH, there is a probe and acid and alkali delivery system in the fermenter. As the pH and temperature is an important parameter, so in the fermenter there is a pH controlling as well as temperature controlling device. Feeding ports. Feeding ports where the nutrients or inoculum or other things are added in the fermenter is known as the feeding ports. Feeding ports are the tubes for the laboratory scale fermenter and pipelines, large pipelines for the large scale fermenter connected to the nutrient reservoir. These tubes or pipelines are used to add nutrients and acid alkali in the fermenter before and during the fermentation process. Before and during the fermentation process means in the fat batch fermentation process. They are heat sterilized in situ and or ex situ with the steam. It is advisable to sterilize after all the connection has been done and before any additions are made. Means the feeding port should be sterilized at all time during the fermentation process. For designing a fermenter, there is another important aspect, that is aspect ratio of the fermenter. aspect ratio is also a critical factor in designing of fermenter. Aspect ratio means height to diameter ratio. Height to diameter ratio of the fermenter is known as the aspect ratio. It depends upon different type of, it is varied between different type of fermenter. Generally, in stirred tank fermenter, stirred tank bioreactor, aspect ratio is 3:1 or 4:1, generally height to diameter ratio. While in case of tower fermenter, the aspect ratio should be 6:1. Tower, as the name indicates, टावर मीन्स कोई लंबी सी चीज होगी जिसे हम टावर कहेंगे. तो लंबी सी चीज होगी इसका मतलब कि हाइट ज़्यादा होगी एज कंपैरिजन टू विड्थ, बिल्कुल जस्ट लाइक टावर. तो इन केस ऑफ टावर फर्मेंटर द एस्पेक्ट रेशियो इज 6:1. एस्पेक्ट रेशियो मीन्स हाइट टू डायमीटर रेशियो. नाउ foam in fermentation process. Foam in fermentation process is defined as the entrapment of many air bubbles or other gases in culture medium or fermentation broth. During the fermentation process, there are many reactions or metabolic activities of microorganisms takes place. By this, there is a generation of foam in the fermentation broth. High degree of aeration and agitation will result in the foam formation. Foam is jhag. Foaming reduces the oxygen transfer rate. Therefore, to control the foam is an important aspect in the fermenter. Air bubbles entrapped in the foam and again they recirculate in the medium. This will result in oxygen depleted bubble residing in the system. Means ऑक्सीजन की कमी हो जाएगी सिस्टम के अंदर अगर फोम ज़्यादा प्रोड्यूस हुई. टू कंट्रोल फोम एंटी फोमिंग एजेंट्स आर यूज्ड. एंटी फोम इन मोस्ट माइक्रोबायोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस फोमिंग इज अ प्रॉब्लम. इट मे बी ड्यू टू द कंपोनेंट इन द मीडियम और सम अदर फैक्टर्स प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स. मीन्स some toxic chemicals or some other factors produced during the fermentation process by microorganisms. Most common due to the protein that is in corn steep liquor. Corn steep liquor is the waste product of starch industry, pharma media, peanut, soybean, yeast extract or meat extract. These proteins may denature at the air broth interface and form a skin which does not rupture readily. These proteins may denature, may destroy at the air broth surface. The foaming can cause removal of cells from the medium, which will lead to autolysis, means death, and the further release of microbial cell proteins will probably increase the stability of the foam. This is a reactor having the accumulation of foam. In this there is a media and upper side of media there is a foam generation. अगर फोम प्रोड्यूस होगी ज़्यादा अमाउंट में तो मीडिया क्या होगा कि फर्मेंटर की वॉल से अपर साइड ऑफ वॉल से चिपक जाएगा जिससे कि स्प्लैशिंग ऑफ मीडिया होगा और कंटामिनेशन की प्रॉब्लम आएगी. So the foam control is also an important part in the fermenter. Therefore, we use the anti-foaming agent in the fermenter. And sometimes अगर फोम कंट्रोल नहीं हो पाती है मीडिया में किसी वजह से तो हम क्या करते हैं, जो वर्किंग कैपेसिटी है फर्मेंटर की उसे थोड़ा सा कम कर देते हैं. वर्किंग कैपेसिटी जनरली फिर कम रखते हैं. जैसे इस फर्मेंटर में वर्किंग कैपेसिटी कम है. वर्किंग कैपेसिटी मीन्स जहाँ पर कि पूरा वर्क हो रहा है, जहाँ पर कि माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म और मीडिया आपस में मिल रहे हैं और प्रोडक्ट का फॉर्मेशन कर रहे हैं. अप्रोचेस टू कंट्रोलिंग फोम प्रोडक्शन. देयर आर 3 possible approaches to controlling foam production. Number 1, the use of defined medium. and a modification of the some physical parameters such as temperature, pH, aeration and agitation if the foam is due to media components. Mechanical foam breakers are also used in the fermenter. These are the strips or devices attached in the fermenter, and chemical anti-foams. In this picture, foam is typically detected using two conductivity or level probes. When the upper level probe is above the foam level. In this picture, there is no foam generation. So, there is no current will be passed between the level probes and the anti-foam, and anti-foaming pump remain turned off. But while in this case, in the case of this picture, there is